Yo, what's going on this podcast? Oh my God. I had the honor and the pleasure to have my little sis, our little sis, you know what I'm saying? Killa Kellz. Killa Kellz came through and she did what she always do. She opened up. She kept it funky. I think that this will help. I don't know anybody, kids, adults, whatever, but it was so dope. I listened back to it this morning. I listened back to it and I actually caught a tear because just because I was able to watch it now. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, because I was recording the time, so it was different. You know what I'm saying, like, but it doggone just resonated so much different. So I hope that y'all will be able to, like I always say, I hope y'all able to listen to this, man. It was a cool joint. We chopped it up about her the upbringing, and we talked about high school. We talked about the biggest, or not the biggest question, but you know what I'm saying, we talked about how things happen in that nature, for being a said thing. I don't want to give too much away, so go ahead and listen to it, and y'all know everything I'm talking about. And I think it'll be a good listening or a watch, because I got video. With that being said, thank y'all for listening, and here is Killa Kellz. Hey, what's going on? Oh, got the same shirt on, right? Oh shit. Well, hey, goddamn it, we're going ham. So I finally was able to get this young lady, if I may say. I don't know. She'll tell me if I'm correct or not. I don't know. We'll talk about that. But one of our little sis. I don't care what it is. My God, she amazing in all talent. She can hoop, shit, do the piano, drumline style, whatever. Like, can't, well, at the time couldn't read notes back at the key. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, she just do everything. You know what I'm saying? She do everything. She at once upon a time when I was in my savage mode, she had more hoes than I had. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Like, there's just so many things that this young lady could do. You want to play man hunt, she playing woman hunt and man hunt together. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I would like to let y'all know that I got Killa Kellz on deck. What's up, baby girl?
What's going on, bro?
Ain't nothing much, man. I was trying to get my nori on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love the introduction.
I was trying to get my nori on, you know what I'm saying? Like, he be shooting like that. But, hey, man, what's going on, though? How you do?
Not much, man. Been cooling, staying out the way.
Does this bring up a little bit? Or towards you a little bit?
Here, right here.
Yeah, we good. Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Shit, not much, man. Just staying out the way. I've been AWOL for real, but you know I'm back. I'm here.
Hey, man. Hey. This has been one of the joints. This is one of the joints that I wanted to get you on, man. I wanted to. I just always want to have y'all alone. Like, I want to have y'all together. You know what I'm saying? Like you, Congo, and all that shit. But that's in the words of everybody around the way. But nah, man. Like, I ain't gonna hold you too long or whatnot. But I just like, what you got going on right now? So I'll start from backwards, and then we'll go to I asked about your little prehistory before. So what you got going on right now, though?
I mean, right now I be into this whole little stock market stuff for real, and actually I just got my CDLs too, so. Trying to get into this little trucker shit. Man.
Oh, so
me and Nut. Like,
so you big wrecking with Nut?
Me and Nut. We need to. Yeah, I told this nigga we need to go have like a little business luncheon tomorrow and shit. So we probably about to discuss a few things, try to get some shit popping.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was talking to him on the last joint, and then that's, I mean, I ain't. So is it you doing? Like, straight to the floor or whatever, or like how y'all call it? Like, what's the whole
what, the shifting and shit?
Yeah, the shifting and shit. Like,
the manual stuff.
Was it like 12 or whatever? Or is it like it's the 10 shift or 12?
Like, I think it should be like an 18 shift.
18
speed and shit.
Yeah.
Or no, it's a 10. 10-speed.
All right.
I be fucking with the 10-speed.
Well, guess what? Guess what this guy was doing? I would do 10 speed and I would knock every pole when I turn that right corner. You understand me?
That shit was actually fun, man. I ain't gonna even cap like that shit. Get behind that big ass thing. It'd be like. She just through the fucking streets and tearing the city up. Like, hey man, that shit was fun for real.
Like 7 tons and 5 tons, like dump, basically like the size of dump trucks and shit. Like I'm good. Like I can dump that bitch in the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, parking lot, whatever. I can go ahead and bag that bad boy up, do what I want to. But man, you get me on the big rig, I don't know.
Shit ain't that bad, man. I don't know. You know, if you know how to, like, I don't know. They said like, cause I learned how to when I went to college and shit. I learned how to drive a stick shift and shit. They said it ain't really the same, but once I got behind the fucking wheels, damn near the same. Only thing was different with the shift, like the clutch shit.
How it go?
Like how you gotta double clutch that bitch and shit.
Look, hey, I keep my shit automatic. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, let's go ahead and go to the beginning, man.
Let's get it cracking, man.
Kellz. Kelly Chambers. Oh, sorry if I used a girl. It was too late now, so I guess whatever. I want them to know that you family, you my sis and shit like that. Man. But like growing up, man, like it's give me a backdrop as far as like growing up. You know what I mean?
How far? I mean, I'll give you what y'all want and shit. Just how far y'all wanted to go back? Before I met y'all, or
I would say because you know I didn't meet you when you know I ain't live on it. I ain't live on Griffin.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, it was only like 3 years though.
Okay.
I was with them.
All right. Well, just give the audience like how it was you growing up when you was with us. So say when you was with us, you know what I mean? Yeah, little quick clips. You know what I mean?
So family, you know, living in the up and down with my whole family, my cousins, my auntie and my uncle. They was upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Me and my people, and me and my dad. I got 3 brothers and a sister, so it was 7 of us growing up in a, you know, like a 2-bedroom. So it was kind of rough in there, but we got up out of there. Ended up moving to the 6, and that's where I met Jay, Tone, Charlie, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was going through my little stage. I didn't really know what was going on with myself and shit. So it was more so like I'm coming outside, and like I was so closed in with my family. You know what I'm saying? It was like sheltered me. Like when I got to meet these guys, it was just, oh, it's cool, it's fun. Like, oh, but I ain't know like right then that was gonna build like a whole, you know, 20+ year bond or, you know, shit like that. So everybody, you know, outside all the time. Then I get to finding out like, oh, you know, we outside, we hooping, playing Dino Man, fucking any bounce, you know, all that good shit. You know, I'm raw at the shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like always wanted me to come outside and play with them and shit. So I was like, yeah, what's up? We all out here. You know, and then next thing I know, so I went to Audubon or whatever, swooping there. So the great Melvin Burke used to come.
Shout out to Burke. I had him on. I don't know if you saw the interview, but I had him on. The OG came through.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Burke. Love my guy, man. Was coming up to my school and, you know, just trying to shoot the game with me. It was like I didn't know too much of it. It was just like, because my family, they basically, I don't know if they really wanted me to actually do like sports and all that stuff.
Right.
But they shot a little bird in their ear, you know, got me. And then it was like 3 schools I wanted to go to because there was so much stuff that I knew how to do. So I had
what 3 was it? You talking about like as far as art wise?
Yeah, like, you know, it was School of Arts.
Yep.
And it was Collinwood for track because I was beastie on the track side.
You know it.
And then it was Tech for hooping. I just like kind of sat down. And then I was like, yeah, I don't know what I want to do. Then, you know, Jay was already up at Tech. Yeah. So he was like, man, he took me on a little tour for the school, high school or whatever. I'm like, man, you know what? I might just go ahead and come down here. And then next thing I know, Tom was going down there too. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. We going down there. Fuck it.
Word.
So, you know, ended up going to Tech, whatever. That's how I come to meet you guys. You, Book, you know what I'm saying? All the little surrounding, you know, kids around the little block or whatever. So, you know, that's how that.
Yeah, we all came because we all went to school, like, you know what I'm saying, like like Jay, Book, you know what I'm saying, Tom Woodall, you know what I'm saying, like T Wood, like we all went to school, like even though he was from 30th or whatever, but he went to school, we all went to Whitney Young, you know what I'm saying, so, and then it's like we ain't go to Marshall, and we was the guys that, we was the handful of guys that, as far as quote up the way or whatever, we was the handful of guys that, that stayed down there and shit, like, cause like our first couple, I forget what day it was, but the first couple of days, like, right there by the marathon. Well, it's not a marathon no more, but Hanini's whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like it was some action. So everybody, so all the other way, motherfuckers goddamn shifted, and they went to Marshall. They went to motherfucking health careers. Like and we was the only ones that really, you know what I'm saying? Like stood the ground or whatever and shit. Like hey, we don't want no smoke with y'all, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then hey, decades later, like you said, like but decades later, even some of the fellas that's from down the way, whether I don't care if it's 30th, King Kennedy, Outway, whatever and shit, like you know what I'm saying, like they respected that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we had gym in first period, you know what I mean? And then so we had cats from 30th, Outway, Longwood. And then you know Jay was doing football, but like so they had shit, but like you know what I'm saying, like they like tested us. And then like I know me, or I was like, hey man, look, I don't want no problems. I ain't no fighter or whatever like that. I'm like, I don't want no problems. I ain't trying to be no tough guy, man. I'm like, yo, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, if we gotta do what we gotta do, hey, let's get it shaking. You know what I'm saying? But I think they stood up, or I think they respected that, or I know they respected that. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's why we graduated from said school, and everything was dope from that 9th grade year and all that stuff. But anyhow, going forward, speaking of East Tech, before I get to a deep question, do you remember the doggone the talent contest?
Oh, the talent show?
Yeah, the talent show. Do you remember that?
Of course, I remember the talent show.
Man, let's talk about it real quick. Shit. It's the first time, or the first and only time I think you had a dress on, huh?
That shit fried. I think
I think Congo got the footage, man, because I recorded it. But man,
did you? Because it's crazy. Like all that shit, I'm the only one that I feel like. It was like I blew that fucking talent show up, and I'm like, I don't have that footage.
Man, none of it. I mean, I ain't sure because I know Jay, like when I left, because that was on the 8mm. So when I left and went, you know what I mean, to my, you know, so like the military on that crap. But I recorded it because I used to always bring a camcorder to school, whatever and stuff. I always had a camcorder and I recorded it, and I remember it vividly. But I don't know. We had to talk to Congo and see do he still got it over his mom, over Mom Duke's house or whatnot. But can you review what you did at that time? Like what song or whatever? Do you remember that, or do you remember it, or you know?
What song it was crazy because I ain't really think I could actually pull that shit off, and when I did, it was like everybody just went nuts. So I'm like, man. Damn, I'm really kind of raw for real, you know what I'm saying? But I remember one thing in particular, though. It was leading up to, like, me getting on stage. I was in an audience or whatever. You know, little crazy how we used to dress back in the day, big baggy shit or whatever. You know, I'm in the audience looking like, you know, my 1-2, my regular 1-2 or whatever. With the whole do-rag on, the fucking baggy pants, 3X shirt, and my motherfucking ass don't wear nothing. Fucking fish wet, you know what I'm saying? Right. Out there, I go in the back. I go, man, I'm about to fuck everybody head up. It was some corny little shit, but you know I was in a dress though. You know
you was dressed up. You was in a dress. Like I said, that's the only time I saw you in your goddamn dress. But like I just always remember this. Like I'm 37, dog. That was like back in what? 2000 or something like that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it was the first year. I think it was
because I was there.
My 10th grade was the first. Yeah, my 10th grade. So y'all came out.
We graduated 02.
02. So you know y'all was probably seniors.
Oh, okay. So 01. So I know it's right there, but like so just imagine. You know what I'm saying? 20 years ago, and I still that's one thing that you know what I'm saying like that resonate in my head. That you know what I'm saying like I was just like I just remember like her a black dress for real. Was it a black dress, right?
It was
or actually, like a dark.
It was actually like it was like a skirt. It was a black skirt.
Right.
I had some fucking kitten heels on or some shit. Man. Bruh, I hated it, but I just wanted to do something different, just because And that's how it was back then. It wasn't normal to just be like outspoken,
who you wanted to be,
gay and shit.
Right,
so it was like some. I feel like most of the time that you did, me as a person, since I did come out in the 9th grade or whatever, me being that way back then, we still kind of like was to dress up. When we actually dressed up, we dressed as like a girl, because being in a suit on the stage and shit back then, it was big frowned upon.
Would have been let's say frowned upon. Or
yeah,
whatnot, so to some folks, like I won't say that, because like I mean just speaking for myself, and like you said, you speaking for yourself, I'm speaking for myself. I mean some people we knew, or you know saying, we knew what's popping or whatever and shit, like, you know what I mean, like we knew what's popping, and I ain't talking about just you, just period, you know what I'm saying, like, and then I'm not trying to go on that because I don't want nobody being upset, but just when you was comfortable, like, or when was it, when, I mean, you said 9th grade or whatnot, but like when it was, because you had a couple issues with at the household at the time, or I'm saying, I don't know if it was your mom or pops, I forget, but
it was my pops.
But it was, I'm saying, like, yeah. So I mean, so how did that rectify from the time that it started, where you was like, all right, I'm about to do this, you know what I'm saying, or nah, I'm about to do this, but this is how I feel, this is who I am, and then, you know what I mean, going forward.
You know, I'm gonna take a sip for this one.
I mean, if you don't want to talk about, I apologize.
I'm open book. I can talk about whatever.
Okay.
It's just more so that I didn't get that chance, you know what I'm saying? People get their chance to come out to their family and stuff. Like, I really didn't have time. Like, I didn't have no time. They found out, like, in the midst of me still, like, trying to figure out what I was actually, you know, feeling or going through or whatever.
Yes.
So, it was, I mean, I guess, I could say, you know, you get mad at kids nowadays when they doing stuff, but you also go back and think about all the shit that you did as a kid or whatever. So you looking back on, like, okay, it's a typical story where girl and girl playing house and shit like that. Whereas me, you know, it's a lot of people that's out there like me that they playing house and you the damn guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you the guy. Okay. You play the brother, you play the uncle, you play the father, you play the husband, you play the boyfriend. That was just always my role. It wasn't even that I said that out loud. Like, that's the role that I want. It was just people already was characterizing me at a young age that I was a more dominant role.
Gotcha.
They identified me as that. So it kind of like stuck with me in my own head that I was realizing, like, well, maybe I am more of a dominant role, so I start going with the flow, you know what I'm saying, rolling with the punches and shit. And plus with me doing, you know, things that normal females don't do, you know what I'm saying, I always roll with the guys and do things that the guys do, and sometimes better than what the guys do, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, it was just a hill that I kept going up towards, till I actually found out, like, oh shit, there's people out here like me, you know what I'm saying? And it's called being gay. You know what I'm saying? It's basically just called being gay. But it wasn't that to me until I actually found that attraction to a female. And that was in my 8th grade year. You know, it was this female that I was just like, I didn't know why the fuck I was feeling like that. It was just like, I just kept looking at her like, God damn, like,
cheeks
staring
or whatever.
At her ass. Like, I just be staring at her ass. Like, why am I staring at her ass and shit?
You looking how we looking and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what? Well, I don't know why I'm staring. I'm sorry that I'm staring at your ass, but your ass look nice. You know what I'm saying? And you fucking cute, and your smile is just, your smile was beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? So within that 8th grade ending of that year into the summer, like, forgive me, I had a boyfriend. Y'all know this nigga. Well, I don't know if you know him, but Bruce. Tom. Jay. I know this nigga. The nigga. I don't know if I don't know the nigga. I don't know where he at now. Nowadays, nigga name was Shine. Yeah. I mean, you know how the shit went when you.
There's a lot of shines in the world.
I was going with the guy. I mean, it was a fucking 12-year-old thing. That was my boyfriend. Like, I don't fucking knew what a boyfriend was for real. I seen Jay uppercut that nigga on the boxing side, outside boxing on the line with them. I'm like, oh, this nigga weak. This nigga weak. I don't want to be with him no more. I don't know how to break up with him. I was on some play shit. Like, I just started saying, like, oh, I'm gay. I don't really think I want to be involved with you. I felt like I just made an excuse. But everybody else just took it like, man, what? That's weird. And I kind of felt good about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was
maybe
that is. It was kind of like the start. It was like a transition. I hate to say transition, but
it really was a transition.
It was like you know what I mean?
It was really like a transition that where I fucking said that, it kind of just made everything so real for me. Right. You know? And I went with it a little bit more. And by the time I got to like the 9th grade or whatever, you know, going down there, and it's just like Dyke City down there and shit.
Different avenue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but it was cool. But like, and with that being said, like, it was, I mean, like, shit, like I said, like, we was all, you know what I'm saying, in high school, whatever, but like, you know, our mental good, whatever, like that. So, I mean, Cats was able to read it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was able to be read, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's.
Like, I wanted it.
And then, like, then, you know, then you was in our circle, or I was in the same circle as you, or whatever, like that. So, I mean, not even saying you was, like, being messy and talking, like, you ain't had to say it, like, yo, we was able to.
Yeah, I mean, it was obvious.
We can read it, you hear me? Like, it wasn't like,
I remember the one day that I think we was like outside playing. I think we was playing Dino Man or something. Mm. And then we like kind of like drifted off, like just regular little shit. I went in the house, and this is what actually took me to the point where I wanted to dress the way that I dressed. I went in the house, and my brother, he had some shit in the house, you know, just laid out in the clothes and stuff. And I like put everything on from like head to toe. Like I threw a do-rag on. I threw a shirt on. I put one earring in my ear. Put on some baggy ass pants, and I came outside on some shit. And they was like, "Oh, everybody like, what the fuck? What the hell? Hey, you look like your brother and shit." But I liked it though. I liked it. Right. I liked the way that felt though. Like on a personal level, I liked the way that felt, and I liked the way that I looked. Even though I think I was like 12 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I actually felt comfortable.
Yeah, I was about to say comfortable. That's what I said.
You know what I'm saying? I felt comfortable. So, yeah, with all that being said, like, by the time I got to the 9th grade or whatever, I'm seeing, like, well, not even, like, just going to the 9th grade, because actually, how ironic it was a gay lesbian couple that moved right across the street from me. Ooh, okay. So, it's like, on some old being nosy shit, I used to always be out my window like, hey, man, what's going on? What's going on? Like, damn, this shit is different. You know what I'm saying?
So,
like,
was it kind of like a sign? Like, you think it's
like
a blessing in disguise?
It was like almost looking in the mirror, like, out the window to the mirror to, like, my potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I could be at. Hey, like, shit, for real. Like, I felt like that was something to me, like, I saw my future or something. It was weird, but it was like, that's how I was feeling. I'm like, damn, this is being funny with it. Like, this dyke over here is like how I kind of really want to be and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of took all that. And by the time I got the, 9th grade, and I seen like everything, because my parents really didn't tell me about the gay life, and they didn't really tell me about all the things they thought that would disrupt me from being like what they wanted me to be. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really know nothing. So when I started finding things out, it was more so that when I found out, I just kind of ran with how I wanted to feel, like how I felt with stuff. Like, so if I felt like, oh, this gay shit, like kind of the direction that I want to go, I kind of just ran to it. You know what I'm saying? I felt more accepted with how I identify myself.
And I know. I mean, like, and once again, like, I can speak for myself, but I know our crew. You already know our family, our crew, whatever. Like, it was it was what it was, and it was dope. Like, I even said, like, I don't know if you remember, like, one of the what I said in the front end, when I was trying to rap or whatever, when we was doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? I said, Kellz got more hoes than I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dropped that line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was one of the lines I dropped. You know what I mean? But like, nah, I mean, yo, I always digged it, man. And I told my wife, we've been together for a good amount of years now. But I mean, like I always say, I'm gonna ask my little sis. I always say little sis, like I'm saying, I ain't gonna call you my little brother, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying, like you are a little sis. You know what I'm saying, like like
yeah.
you in my eye, you still a fucking female. I don't care what you, I don't care what you're licking. You know what I'm saying, like I ain't got. Hey,
that shit was all
whatever.
Yeah, it's all fun and games.
But you already know. You know what I'm saying, like I'm like Kellz as a little sis or whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying, but like yeah. So I mean, like so going forward, like now, like being an adult and years later and just like how the avenue is now, like or not the avenue, but how the culture is now, where it's so open and it's so like accepted or whatnot. And I'm not gonna put quotations on it because it's so accepted and it is what it is, and it should have been. I mean, it is what it is before. I mean, you can't touch. You know what I'm saying, judge nobody for how they, you know what I mean, want to love or whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying. So going like right as of right now, like present date or whatever, or as you became more matured as a woman or whatever, how is it easier for you? Is it dope for you? Or
I mean,
is it, you know what I mean?
I mean that's kind of a tricky question.
Oh, it's loaded. Oh,
it's kind of loaded. It's real heavy.
I apologize.
no, it's not like heavy for me to express it. Like I said, I can tell you about it, but it's difficult to answer because.
And then,
no, it's difficult to answer because of the extent and how much detail goes into it.
I ain't trying, I ain't trying.
No, but I want everybody to understand how it go or how I feel personally with the whole thing. So, like, as you know, like it's way more open nowadays than how I had it growing up, trying to like accept myself in a world of people that didn't accept it. And then like for another thing too, like being on basketball stuff, like colleges did not like it. You know what I'm saying? They want you to dress this way. If you are that way, hide it completely.
But look at it now though.
Look
at it now though. It's
that's what I'm saying. Like it's different because like I didn't get to understand how free you could be.
Exactly.
So it's still certain situations where I'm in and I'm truthful about myself, no doubt. But I always feel like in the back of my mind somebody got some smart ass shit to say, or and I still come across situations where people do have smart ass things to say about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really like not that person to don't come to me with no bullshit.
You already know.
But it's definitely a change in how people view it, but on a realized level, just to be speaking, shit really is kind of the same for me because I can't. It's like that's why I said it's like it's a real loaded question. So it's like it's still like males, like people think like I hate males, like I hate dudes. Like I don't hate dudes. I got y'all niggas and I got my real brothers and I don't hate dudes. I have no hate towards men. I do have a certain type of feeling towards certain people that have like a hatred towards me because they are men. I fought dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like growing up with this shit, it's still people to this day. They come to me and like try to say shit to me like, "Oh, you think you a dude? I'll beat your ass like a dude." People really say shit like that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And I really have to like go through life and deal with it no matter what. Like I'm not sitting in a fucking bar or a gas station at that. Just blurting out like I think I'm a nigga. I'ma beat your ass. I got a dad. I got brothers. I know I can get my ass whipped by dudes any day. I don't think I could be no physically on a like on that
quote level.
Like on that type of level. I'm not stupid. I know I'm not physically stronger than no man. I would never say that shit, but dudes really come up to me and be like, "You think you a man? I'm gonna show you how a man is." Like men really come up to me and say shit like.
But those be, I mean, like shit like that, man. Like, and once again, like I said, like I mean, or as I would say now, I mean, those guys I say this. Nigga, those guys is probably a fucking twink somewhere or whatever and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, but I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying? But like the tough guy, be the
for
be
sure.
the DL thing. Like I said, hey yo, I did my research on these things, so I will never ask a question that I don't know about, but I will still also learn. But like I mean, even with those cats, man, that be having a different sucker attack than what you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah,
what we
shit
talking
like
about
that.
earlier. But like nah, man, like and that shit's whack because like I said, like I could have said earlier, I'm like. You still my little sis. I'm like, I still see you as a female. I don't give
Yeah,
a
no
fuck what it
doubt.
is. You know what I mean? Like,
Any real man would see that.
and everybody else above.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to bring it. Excuse me. I ain't trying to bring this full joint to that. But I just be feeling like if it's able to be shared, because like I said, I don't know if you watched the particular podcast, but I had my brother. My brother. Well, he wanted to come out or whatever and shit, like kind of like a bisexual type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like. And he came out. I mean, like, or he came out to me. He wanted to do it on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I'll shoot you the link to that particular podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And then like I'll talk offline about something else because I can ask you a question. And then you know what I mean, ask you a question about something else because it's just something offline I will ask you about. But like, yeah, man. I mean, that right there, like all that hatred shit, man. That should be corny, man. Like me. I mean, like, hey, man. I mean, like, hey, everybody choose a life. Excuse me, choose the route that, or actually no, I ain't even choose it. The question I will ask you before I even say that, because I ain't gonna talk for you.
Right.
Is it because that's the biggest thing? Is it a choice, or is it like a DNA thing? As far as like becoming, whether you were like being male gay or you want to transition from male to female or be a lesbian or you know what I'm saying, like the whole LGBTQ what is it? What else is it?
I don't really know.
All right, cool.
All
All right, cool. So I want to disrespect. All right, I know it's plus and all that. All right, cool. Hey, I'm trying to be definitely respectful. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
All right, cool. But
I don't think I'm there. Like,
okay. Just want to make sure. I don't want you thinking I'm on some trash.
Nah, I'm not like the fucking LGBTQ question.
That's what I'm saying. Like
police and shit. I'm like,
me,
I am what I am. Yeah, that's me. And
I say the
other
alphabet.
people, they got their own shit that they do and they identify as. I really can't speak for others.
Right.
But I can
I'm
speak
talking
for
as far
myself.
as you. Yes.
But as far as like, wait, what was the actual question?
Is it DNA wise? Is it a choice? Or is it all the above? Like how do one want to go to from the quote heterosexual side, or like from heterosexual to go to the other side? You know what I'm saying? Like, hate to say other side, but you know what I'm saying. Like, but I apologize.
Come to the dark side.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying dark side. I just said the other side. So I don't want to get cussed out when this shit come out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but definitely I can't speak for,
or for you,
everybody.
For
me,
you.
I used to think it was a choice for some reason. I don't know why, but I really was strong on that until it's I don't feel like it's really a choice. Like, yeah, you can choose, but like as much as I tried to fight against being that way, because like my whole family and stuff, it was just so bad, like religious wise, like this is sin and God don't like you and stuff like that. So it's just like I didn't want the stuff that I was being told. I didn't want like God to hate me, or I didn't want my family to hate me. So who the fuck would choose for that type of hatred against them if they can choose not to be that way? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't think it's a choice. We can't really fight it off. I can't get in a fucking tub and wash this shit off. You know what I'm saying? It just don't happen that way. Because like even still, if you take away, I'm gonna make up a word, I guess. If you take away my lesbianism or my gayness, what do you have? If I just didn't like females, I'm still gonna look like this. I'm still going to.
Which you beautiful, by the way.
Thank
I
you,
always
bro.
say, hey, you beautiful. I don't care. I know you love sis or whatever, and I'm gonna say that. Hey, you always been dope and beautiful, man. So like, so
I appreciate that.
Don't worry about that. You hear me? Don't worry about that. You know what I mean?
I appreciate
but sorry, I
it.
didn't mean to
That's
cut you
love.
off.
Nah, that's love, man.
I ain't mean to
I don't
cut you
take it
off.
no way. That's my nigga.
You already know.
Hey, but yeah. On the choice side, I don't feel like it's a choice. If you can't fight that shit up, because I'm still gonna look like I want to be comfortable. I'm still gonna have this dominant aura about myself, this swag. I mean, I don't know if it's a swag or whatever, but
that's another question too. I got. Ooh, yes.
It's just gonna be how I am, and then like I feel like what I am is what attracts attracts towards me. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't really.
So
feel
with
like
with the dominance, that's another question. Ooh, I'm just getting in. I'm sorry. Like I'll be honest. Like I've been wanting to have you on for the longest. You know what I'm saying? So and it's probably help a lot of individuals or whatever and stuff. Yeah. So, but so dominance wise, so are you like they say like on the male aspect? I guess they say top or bottom type deal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So,
I'm about to be like, yeah,
female,
that's the male. Yeah, the male
on the male
aspect,
side, it's like top bottom type deal, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then like so on the female side, so like they say, but I hate to say butch because I don't like saying butch. but it is a category.
Butch,
I mean, or whatever. Like what's the nomenclature of these said thing like for the females like so. Cause,
okay, to be technical,
I mean, the dominant. I mean, you got the dominant, like the one that's the quote.
Okay,
male
so
or whatever.
I'll break it down to you.
There you go. Give it to
I don't
me.
really I don't really get into labels because I'm not like.
Yeah, that's what I say. I
ain't
want to do it because I'm
cool.
I'm talking ignorant.
I mean,
right
like
now,
a lot of people are still like based upon labels, but
right.
I've always known that like I didn't like labels for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, females are females. You know?
And I ain't want. That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't know how to articulate it. Yeah. That's why I'm asking you now.
But
so now I know.
It's definitely labels. I just don't get into them. But there are labels. So all right. So if you want to be specific, get into it. You got your it's your basic.
I'm sorry. I'm asking the hard hitting questions.
Nah, I mean, if everybody want to know, I mean, ain't nobody really sat down
and
and talked to everybody about this shit. But if you really want to know, it's basically.
I'm trying to be good to buy.
This is your basic household bugs. You know what I'm saying? You got your films. You got your studs.
That's studs. I remember that.
I
heard that. Okay.
So then you got like you what is your AGs which are aggressives. Then you have your see, I'm out the loop kind of because they probably even got more labels nowadays.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It be labels for so much shit. But what I know is like it's films, is studs. You have your soft studs. You have your butches. You have your AGs, which are aggressive and butch. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I know.
This is a complicated lifestyle. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It is. It's very. That's why I don't like to get into the labels. It's complicated when you just.
So it is. It's like, hey man, I like you. I love you, and that's what it is. Like,
that's what it is. I don't really want to get into
what you like, like
for sure.
what you like,
yeah.
What you like, and then we can go from there, right? Or you know what I'm saying, like y'all go from there, or you know what I'm saying, as far as you know what I'm saying, like,
and then it's like,
fuck, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit. So then when you have your relationships with the shit, it's like people that it's it's film on film. Then you got films with studs. And then you have stud for studs. And then I guess that's where I come in when I say like the no label thing, because it's so fucking complicated. You gotta speak upon all this shit. Like, what do you like? And then it's like with the film on film shit, it's like I feel like films like actually have like this hate towards studs because they feel like they more aggressive and they don't like studs trying to fuck with their films and they like it be so much. It's so much. I'd be like, man, this shit too hard for me.
Go on their block.
Like I can't go on their block. They hate it. They fucking hate it, man.
All right.
It's a lot. It's really a lot, and I never like to get into that shit. Like on me trying to get in to talking to
know
somebody.
What the hell it's supposed to be like. All right, so
I know this.
So I mean like. All right, so even with that, like you don't like going through the categories and stuff. So what, like, is it like say you just pull up or whatever. Like say you just cool and whatever and shit. Like, is it a vibe that women see or whatever, or is it a secret handshake or what is it?
Not a secret handshake, but no. Basically, for me, I mean, it's always films for real. It's always chicks that know how to dress, that's girly, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because I give off more of a dominant
so the approach, so it's kind of the approach kind of. Oh, I mean, you can blow down, but the approach it can go both ways.
I've got approached by other studs before too, so
okay,
it's really.
But they trying to dime you though, or Or you the...
See, yeah, that's why. That's why. Because honestly, that's to be 100% honest. Like through my years, I wouldn't mind like fucking with another stud. I wouldn't have minded it, but they come off like way too like aggressive and reckless as shit for me, and I can't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be too hard for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no pun intended.
It'd be way too. It'd be too fucking much. I can't rock with it. So that's probably why I can't really never fuck with another stud, because it just it's too much.
So you are the what? No label, but you
the
are
man.
the...
No, that's what that's what niggas want to say.
I would say the down. I would say the down. Like you're the. You know what I'm saying? Like you the.
I'm the stud.
You the poker.
The poker.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So.
Yeah, basically, if you want to put it that way.
I mean, I'm just trying to put it in layman's terms.
In layman's terms, Kellz, I'm the poker.
Hey, I appreciate you, dog, on doing it. I appreciate you, dog, on being on here and doing this or whatever and stuff. So let's just pivot real quick. But I'm gonna get you up out of here. Yeah. You gave me 40 minutes of your time. It'll be like 45 minutes when we get up out of here. But no, everything else, like, man, like I said, I already asked you in the front end of what's going on, but I mean, health good. You know what I'm saying, everything's sweet. I mean, like, what's up?
Everything with me is sweet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing too major out here for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to get on. The only thing I'm worried about with myself, I'm getting older. I'm getting heavy. That's all. I need to go work back. I need to go work the fuck out like tomorrow.
I can't hoop no more. I retired. I can't hoop, but I did buy a new hoop though. So I mean, we can do some rec out here and shoot some shots. You know what I'm saying? Like,
run some 33.
Last time Buck came over and they want to do a little hooping stuff or whatever and shit. And he was hurt for fucking like 2 weeks and shit. I told him, I'm like, slow down. I'm like, I'll shoot jumpers with y'all, but I ain't about to. You know what I'm saying? But hey, get a bike. We can ride bikes out here in these streets.
Hey,
you know
I can do that definitely.
Actually, put a bike. You know what I'm saying? Actual pedal bike. We got shit. We got shit right down on Rockside, Valley View area, by the old movie theater.
Come up that hill on the bike.
Oh no, not coming up the hill. No, it's a trail. No. Oh no, it's a trail. Oh no, I ain't coming up. No. We'll put the bikes. We'll put the bikes on the back of the truck, and then we'll park at the site where it goes.
Oh yeah, no, you talking about Canal?
Yeah, Canal.
Oh, yeah.
Canal, or if you want to go the other way, we can go other way towards the steel yard. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's something we can do. My homeboy Reefa, they got something going next week. Matter of fact, they call it a chain gang. They do is women and men, and they get the rolling and stuff. I don't think I'll be able to make the one they about to start up, but I did one with them. But anyhow, we'll talk that, man, and try to get that going, because I can't hoop no more or whatever and stuff. So
what happened?
I broke my ankle. I broke my ankle, and then like I'm the breadwinner and shit in the crib. You know what I'm saying? So basically, my wife told me to hang it up. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So
when wifey say wifey, it goes.
Yeah, that was almost like 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no. So I just, like I said, I'll shoot with old buddy right here to your left, right there.
You be busting him?
No, actually, he got a mean jump shot. You know what I'm saying? I took my Burkhouse one time, whatever. And shit. Like when he was doing the shit in his backyard, whatever. I took him over there to see what was popping and stuff before I had the interview with him over Coach Burke. But yeah, man. Hey, give him what you got going. I mean, or give him your, you know what I'm saying, your avenues if you want to give that. If not, you know what I'm saying, then we can go wrap it up. So if you want to give, you know what I'm saying, like your IGs or your, you know, your Facebooks and all that stuff.
I be on social media, but I don't be on social media. But I mean, if y'all wanna follow the kid, y'all can hit me at Kellz the Keys. It's KELZ _DA _KEYZ. So you can hit me on there. That's about it for me.
Oh, I was trying to kill this episode. Fuck that.
What's up?
No. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. I had a fucking question because the question because we got so deep on the main joint, but
let's go.
Nah. Question: how the hell are you so good as far as like the piano aspect and stuff like that? Like, do you think I just like a god doggone this a a gift. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people can hear. I mean, because I understand some things, like, where you can, like, see something and you be like, all right, boom, I can hear it, and it's like you can mirror it. You know what I mean? But your mirroring is a little bit different. And then you can sing and do it like yo, like, I can't. And then try to rap too, like I'll be off. I mean, I can't rap anyway, but you know what I'm saying, like, so, like, but you playing the piano, and also, like, being able to hit the notes that you hit even at a younger age and all the way to present date. Like, where do you think that energy came from?
I don't know, man. I feel like I was just one of God's children, for real, that he really wanted to bless, for real. Like, he blessed me. Like, I'm blessed. I can't explain it. I don't know where it came from. I never had no practice in a lot of the shit that I like to do until till I actually, like, other people other than me were discovering, like, man, this kid is dope. Like, she got talent, like, and then they try to grow it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at a young age, but I didn't know. I just thought I was just outside playing normal. You know what I'm saying?
And that always been amazing. Once again, me and you talking whatever, man. You know, but yo, that has always been amazing to me. Like, just like, I don't care if it was a video, like, a normal date, but even back then, like, just seeing it, like, where you can sing and this and that, because you know Congo DJ, and now he do cinematography plus DJ. Like, we start from a DJ platform, whatever, and then now I do this podcast or whatever. So the audio and
you
shit
niggas
is
is dope,
good,
by the way. I gotta shout that out,
that?
man. Y'all niggas, I have to say that. You remember what you asking me, but I have to say, like, you niggas influenced me a lot. Y'all definitely influenced me, because I did not know of things like that. Like, me growing up, like, I'm thinking like I'm just, I got talent and I'm by myself. Y'all niggas is talented as hell, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all talented, and it's like, it was just raw shit that we actually all just got together, and to be like one force. It was just hard. I love, like, being around y'all. Like, that shit was so dope.
I honestly I appreciate that, and I honestly give it to Jay. I give it to Congo. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he. When the DJ shit was going, even though I learned it and I know a little bit, so, like, it's only a couple things I taught him, but when he was in the attic, you know what I'm saying, like, he fucking took it. You know what I mean? Like, soon as he fucking do it. But, like, then I did video a little bit, like, back in the day. Well, not a little bit, but I always had the camcorder and shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like, once he dig into something. Boom. You know what I mean?
Top tier.
Sky's the limit, top tier. You hear me? Like, so I give credit. I give him 80. I give him 90. I ain't biased. I give him 90 to credit. You know what I'm saying? But. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no big bro still did a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I made the house parties pop. You know what I'm saying? I made the house parties pop. You know what I'm saying? You was too young to come, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely was having a hard time trying to get the fuck out the house.
Yeah. You was too young to come to the house parties. You know what I'm saying? So I made the house parties pop. You know what I'm saying? Because I was going to the kite club and all those things. You know what I'm saying? Shout out RP DJ Boom. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it. That's it. We good. You gave me so much. Yeah, you gave me so much time, and I appreciate that. Like, it just it was dope. I always wanted to have you on, and then I ain't want to I didn't want to do no Zoom and no shit like that. But I'm glad that you was able to touch base.
Well worth the wait, man.
It's always, and it's gonna be much more. I'm gonna have all y'all on here. You know what I'm saying? Try to set that up, have all y'all on here. Yeah, y'all can go ahead and go down memory lane on the seats or whatever and stuff. So that'd be dope, man. I ain't even gonna talk that day.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna talk that day.
As I'm saying, that day I ain't even gonna talk. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna introduce y'all A, B, C, and D. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get cats. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be what it be. I'm gonna let y'all just go. I'll ask a couple questions. And going because I mean I didn't grow up all the way through and through with y'all, so and I know y'all got a lot of stories that y'all can say and that y'all probably cannot say. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But Kellz, the sis,
bro,
I love ya.
I love you too, big bro.
I love you. I appreciate you coming through.
No problem.
And with that being said, this was sponsored by Fat Ninja on the low. I'm saying it, so you got to do something to kind of go. I'm just saying right now. But on this, it's mainly sponsored, or the main sponsor is Stay Off My Lawn Landscaping, which is myself. If y'all need something, as far as getting cut, edge, and blow, I can come through your area and assess and see what's going on to give you a good price point. 440-296-2723. And you can hit me up at Bruiser ENT. That's the IG. Joseph Bruiser Collins is the Facebook. And once again, if y'all listening to this, and I hope y'all listen to this all the way through, y'all hear this, but I appreciate y'all, man. Once again, Killa Kellz, my little sis, we out here.